is up, guys? My name is Matchmark Steel, and welcome to Fault Milestone 1. If you guys are noticing right now, I kind of have a camera right now, a webcam. But the thing is, it's not that good of a webcam, I just noticed, but it's a good webcam for now. So yeah, I got a new computer, which I could actually record my gameplay and my webcam at the same time. So, thankfully, for my friend named Andy, he's a really good friend of mine. He built my PC for me, and he's done an amazing job. I really appreciate what he did for me, because this one is the best computer I've ever had. It's the most, I can say the most expensive computer I ever spent, because I had to pay all the parts. But it's a pretty good computer, and I love it. Well, enough of the computer. Let's just go ahead and default milestone. How you guys doing, by the way? Alright, start. In the time of yore, humankind has discovered mana, a naturally occurring energy source that long pulls throughout the crust of the world. Humankind utilized mana from the land of craft and create any and all. The art of manifestation, Hunter could use Pravati to kill, cook their catch or quarry. Damn, I can use Aquaquapte to increase the potency of their healing potions. A carpenter can use. Oh my god, I can't read. You guys can pause it. If I don't finish, you guys can pause it. Which we're hereby. Wow, it's too fast. The path down. The path down uses mana as a medium to transfer the memories and experiences of the present related to the future heir to the throne. Humankind would deem those in position of heritage and craft to be monarchs. The prolongation of all kings wisdom through path down was evident enough to Semitic countries competition as a form of craft monarchy. I just agree, it's so freaking fast. Centuries ago, hell bent on expanding their sphere of influence, the monarchy started the period of exploration. Even the Great Seas were no match for their ambition. Research of Minecraft for large-scale warfare with human The populous survival drone one monarchy to expansion. Stinging counting the reason for another ambition drew many others. In the present day, the development of mana facilitated communication revolutionized an already altered world. This form of communication was also known as conquest. No longer restricted by the pace of couriers to carry messages. Long distance communication became accessible to the masses. Okay, so we got long messages. Enlightenment was abundant in this new era ushered forth by Concrapte. Don't know how to say that word. Renowned pacifist kingdom of Sani Adrizia, further prevailed from Concrave. Okay, tragedy which would ultimately end peace that established over 60 years ago. Oh, blood coming through. Verkotman to Lusenheide. What does that mean? What language is that? Please someone tell me in the comments. I do not know what language this is. I just got this game because it looks awesome. Chapter 1. Galvanse. Route Heide Castle. The Great Hall to the Sky Terrace. As sparks shot and flames spread through the great hall, small shadows ascending the spiral staircase to the sky terrace. Oh, who is this girl? Holy shit! I am the one who reached the top of the castle first. A girl who appeared no older than a child spearheaded the assault on Rasenheide Castle and was the first to arrive at the highest point of its keep, the sky terrace. The girl, alert and aware, struck a defensive pose and quickly scanned her surroundings. She held her breath as she surveyed the terrace. Prior to the assault, the girl's party had received intelligence that the sky terrace was unguarded, and that the object of their pursuit was secluded in the terrace. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Hang on one second. Freaking... I can barely hear myself. Inheritor of the fabled path down Minecraft and heiress to the throne. Reveal yourself, Princess Sophine Lusenheide. You know there's no escaping from this. The girl's shout reverberated throughout the empty terrace. There was no response to the girl's command that she maintained her guard. Despite her appearance, the girl was an experienced hunter. A hunter? She looked more like a mage to me. She moved towards the center of the sky terrace, her short stature producing silent steps, precise and without waste. She has to be here, somewhere. With nothing in sight, the girl began to question the credibility of their intel. Doubt overtook her, and she put her hand on her right ear and spoke aloud. Hey Xian, can you hear me? If you can hear me, respond. I guess she's still preoccupied. Our intel was wrong. The target's not here. Nobody's here. The girl relaxed her guard and took a long, deep breath. The girl proceeded further into the sky terrace, towards the balcony. There was a solid wood dining table at the center of the balcony, which overlooked the castle town below. A beautiful embroidery was draped over the table. There were several large dining chairs pushed underneath, each constructed from solid wood and handcrafted with impeccable detail. The table, in all its amenities, were works of art. Every object from the dining table to decorations strategically placed throughout the sky terrace screamed of wealth. Wow, so this is like a rich house. No shit. Perhaps overcome with envy, the girl proceeded to correct the toppled dining chair at the head of the table and nonchalantly plopped herself into the seat. A strange sensation shot through her small frame. A sensation that can only be described as one of grandeur. At the head of the table overlooking the castle town below sat the girl. Her upbringing a complete contrast to the seat's previous occupants. The absurdity of it delighted her. Teehee. Slam. What the fuck did she get? Sorry, I'm gonna have to see me check my mouse. Damn it, itchiness! The uncuffed wait, oh, hang on. Did she get attacked? The uncuffed commenter placed her boots onto now solid embers covering the table, lounged back into the dining chair, and relaxed her eyes. I don't think so. I think she's just relaxing as she's sitting down on the table. Whose seat was the girl sitting in? Who could be so fortunate enough to be born into such privilege, to be allowed to seat so grand? These tribal thoughts bounce around in the girl's mind. The owner of the chair was of a little significance, because they had since abandoned the chair. Freaking one. Fleeing in fear for their life as the castle came under siege. The girl says, royalty. If I could eat on the table like this every day, I feel right and royal too. The girl peered down onto the castle town from the balcony and saw the streets engulfed in flames. Wait a minute, she's supposed to be evil? The girl's supposed to be, I think the girl's supposed to be evil. Beautiful. The town's just glowing. After a sarcastic, oh yep. Her sarcastic soliloquy, the girl noticed something as she left her seat. Oh shit, who the heck is that girl? Another girl stood at this entrance where the first had entered. She's so cute! I'm not saying she's not cute, but she's so cute. Oh, she knows her? Mistress Mahade. The girl addressed as Mahade responded to her subordinate's greeting with her special gesture of acknowledgement and a passive wave of the hand. You enjoy seat, Coco? Oh, so her name is Coco. Okay. Asked Mahade and her compatriot Coco in a deadpan, almost intelligible manner of speech. Not at all, mistress. Oh, okay, so, oh my gosh, she was sitting in her seat, oh my god. Mistress Mahari never appears unnerved by anything we do. Coco silently thought to herself. Coco's apparent Mahari appeared no older than Coco herself, graced with a youthful look, but stunned with a child's height. Okay, so she's like one of those really like an adult that looks like a child. While Coco appeared overtly belligerent, Mahari appeared to exude an aura of harmlessness at first glance. However, her foes were also deceived by her aura of harmlessness. The hem of Mahari's cloak was dyed from black to damp, crimson with her victim's blood. Holy crap! I'm surprised you made it up here without tearing the hem. Tearing the hem. Mahari tilted her head at Coco's comment, puzzled, and a turn of question mark seeming to flow over her head. Coco made no sense. Why ruin a good cloak? No reason. No rush. No rush? If you didn't notice, everything on fire. That's plenty of reason to rush. Thick smoke and the stench of blood polluted the air. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe you guys started the fire. Cause look at that. There's a freaking fire sitting on next to the freaking balcony. He must have just dropped it somewhere. Boop. Oh shit. Shrieks and explosions echoed throughout the restaurant. See, look what you guys did! Even though Mahari was at the center of destruction, she was deaf to the orchestra of oblivion in the background. Task near completion. No. Maybe I should give these guys, these girls a voice. Oh, no, that's her. You do have a point, but Coco was at loss for words, defeated by Mahari's simple report. Target. Where? Oh, right. Target. Well, she's not here. I guess Cyan was misinformed. Reliable. Even Cyan. Wrong. We obey. Sisters. Orders. You mean orders? Orders. Orders? This was normal. Mahari often communicated through the expressions and gestures rather than words. Now, freak, my phone keep ringing. Did my phone ring when I was recording? Come on, damn it. I don't care. Mahari's mannerisms were simple, frank, and left little room into interpretation. What else could the target be? I'm pretty sure it was made after last week. Plan B. Search and destroy? This'll take a while. I'm gonna go crazy for searching the whole heap. Honey. Coco made a distraught face at the thought of Plan B. A sight that entertained. Honey! These names are real. Mahari took slight joy in seeing Coco's distraught expression. Sure, laugh it up. Plan B it is. Let's split up and do a thorough check of the east and the west wings. I'll take the west wing. Shut up, phone! Don't care about Fate Stay Night right now. What's wrong? Recall, Shadow, Soldiers, 4, Escort. I'll be fine without them. My 150 Shadow Soldiers has already decimated most of Utahita's warriors, so I'm not counting on encountering anyone. What's the matter, mistress? Don't let overconfidence cloud your judgment, stated Mahari in a soft voice, words connected and well formed. Everything is wrong, according to Sister's design so far, but you may ultimately need those 150 shade soldiers. Understood. shouted Coco, standing straight up like a student before a teacher. Good! I gotta stop yawning, seriously. I hate yawning while I'm doing recordings. It's never bad to expect the unexpected. That's all I meant. Scary. I didn't expect to hear a safety lecture from her. Bystanders could never comprehend the force behind Mary's change in speech. Mary would speak more plainly about things she left before strong about. A difficult task for someone who speaks impediment. Logical seeing that she only was recently began remembering her vocabulary. Even with her limited vocabulary and lack of specific situational awareness, Mighty was in no way unintelligent. Coco, Mighty's subordinates and partner understood this. As they split up, a voice rang out of Coco's right ear. Okay. Coco! Coco! Can you hear me? Huh? Oh, Shion. Yes, I can hear you. How things on your end? They all dead yet? I flooded and sealed the... I don't know, let's give her a cute voice. I haven't seen her. I could be a guy. But I'm really not sure. Oh my god! Here comes the fucking young! Ugh. I flooded and sealed the first, second, and third floors with my mana. So yeah, they're all dead. And unless their reinforcements start raining from the sky, there's no way for them to breach the gate to the keep. But get a load of this. I just finished offing these two guards, right? Seriously, we were total pushovers. I think I get more of a thrill from killing these snoozers in my sleep. Says the person who volunteered to guard the rear. If you wanted action, you should have taken the lead. So, how are things going in your end? So, fine, change the subject. Change the topic. That reminds me, you've got some explaining to do, Shion. You said the princess was in a sky turret, but she's not here. Huh? She has to be there. If you check the balcony already, then score the palace until you find her. I know already. Alright, I'm gonna be sore from all this tomorrow. A thorough sweep of the ancient parents won't kill you, young. That's you, Shion. Why don't you come up here instead? Stop wasting my time and get it going, Coco. Finish this already. Lay on, bitch. Holy shit! God damn, these girls are feisty. I got to admit, knocking this nation off its foundation took a lot less effort than I imagined. Okay, so these guys are the villains. I know what you mean, but indestructible reputation of researcher. Oh my god. What's it doing? Rust and Hider. Just to live up to reality. Some symbol of the Monocroppers Alliance power. The fact that Mistresses and others took an active role in the attack probably had a lot to do with how easy it was. If I had to guess, oh, who cares? The Mistress is so unorthodox. I have no idea what she's thinking of doing this. Have some faith, Shion. It's not like Mistress Milano could have done this on her own without us. Actually, I personally think she could have single-handedly destroyed Rust and Darkness without us. If I had to describe the Mistress in one word, it would be shrewd. I seriously gotta stop yawning. Yawn the real. You can't point. Alright then, I'm going to go secure and seal the remaining floors now. I hope you find the targets and Shion's out. Oh. Go back. I hope you find the target soon. Shion out. Coco out. It's just my target and Shion make everything sound so simple. Am I the only one who's feeling a little worried now? Killjoys, the both of them. I was doing just fine without them too. As Coco turned to make her way into the sky turret, Oh. What happened? What the heck happened? A flash of light shot out of the corner of the east. Oh my god, fucking yawns. The yawns are real. A flash of light shot out of the corner of the east wing. Coco reacted a moment too late. Oh, did she get... Uh-oh. I have a feeling... What? The head of Coco's staff was sliced clean off. My staff. Coco's staff was made from a lightweight alloy. Not especially known for its durability, but still metallic. The edge of a common sword would nick it, but anything shorter wouldn't even leave a mark. The heck? Coco's... Wait, so it's something strong... No, okay. What the fuck? Coco's eyes was focused on the weapon's tip as it passed by her head, digging its way into a stone wall before coming to a full stop. An invisible knife? An ice dagger. A man-crafted knife. Coco thought through the possibilities. Whatever type it was, she realized assessing her assailant took prejudice. Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh shit! Holy crap! She looks so fucking kawaii. Out from the darkness and into the light emerged yet another girl. I just noticed her all flat-chested. I know it doesn't matter. Servant to the royals, Coco thought she wore a purple cloak over a tricolor tunic, both made from fine silk. However, what immediately drew Coco's attention was not the quality of this girl's clothes, but the crest which shimmered around the collar of her cloak. The crest represented her rank in the Minecrafted Alliance. Oh, okay, so she's like, what, the general of the... Holy crap, she's the leader, sort of. Wow, zoom it right in, I guess. A dual crafter. The fact that the girl couldn't have been older than 20 shocked Coco more than the truculent knife that had been flung at her. Ritana Hasta. Coco didn't know it, but Ritana Rixfasta was royal guardian to Princess Delphine Ruhensheide. Where were you hiding this whole time? Oh, hang on, this is a different girl. What are you after? Who do you seek, my lady? Asked Ritana, having intentionally ignored Coco's question. Knowing that she would not receive a satisfying reply, Ritana concluded that learning any information regarding the enemy's objective was of the utmost importance. Seek, my lady? Psst. Ha 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 ha. You got it all wrong. Listen, we haven't got a plan. We're only here to brighten Wuhan up. Literally. Now, whether or not we decide to set you on fire, completely up to us. Got it? You're all at our mercy. We're in control now. If you want to live, then you better liven up and tell us everything we want to know. If you don't talk, I'll kill you. Simple as that. Very well. And judging by your attire, I'm gonna guess you're a servant around here, right? You wouldn't happen to know where Delphine is, would you? I do know where she is. You do? Great. Let's do this then. You tell me where she is, and I promise to spare you. You will? And if I refuse? Well, obviously, if you don't tell me where, then I'll kill you. Duh. Aren't my demands pretty simple and motivational? Are you trying to get on my bad side or something? Has the smoke gone to your head? Is your brain too fried to comprehend the situation here? I'm starting to lose my patience with you. The next thing out of your mouth better be Delphine's location, or... Princess. What? You shall address my lady as Princess Delphine. Disrespectful child. Holy shit, so this is her? Holy shit. The inferno, what the? Blazing in Ritona's eyes, melting away her cool and collected demeanor. I do not know what it is you seek to gain from committing regicide, but you shall submit yourself before a common courtesy and address the princess of by her proper title. You utter this. Let me just say her in my own voice. Your utter disregard for my lady's official's title is evidence enough for your lack of morality. Huh? The time for talk is over. Duel me! That is the only way your imbeciles know how to conduct yourselves. You will learn common courtesy after I've thoroughly disciplined you. Did you hear a single word I said? You think you can duel me? Hang on a second. Give me a second. Put volume down. Yeah, let's try that. Right here. You think you can duel me? You think you can beat me? Aren't you out of your mind? Who cares if you're a dual crafter? You can't beat me. Your stupid mana crafter rank in alliance doesn't mean a damn where I'm from. En garde! In an instant, both mana crafters began gathering their purified mana. Whoa! Two ethereal orbs of light slowly materialized and revolved into around Ritana, causing Coco to stare in awe. They began augmenting their mana with the surrounding mana, preparing for battle crafting. Oh my shit! Oh my god! Oh my fucking! Ah! This game is fucking pissed off. Actually, a torrential mix of color mana began revolving around Ritana. Ritana had initiated the incantation interval, which gathers together both colored and purified mana. This resulted in an already overwhelming display of her mastery of Pyro and Terra mana crafting, or so Coco had originally thought. What materials from Ritana's extravagant display of colored and purified mana was a transparent bladed weapon, which most Pyro and Terra dual crafters can create if they are inclined to melee attacks. You got my hopes up for that pretty light show. And that sword's all you have to show for it? However, it was no ordinary blade. Glass. It's a glass sword. You're out of your mind. What of it? You're nothing but a glass crafter. You have a death wish or something? You think you can defeat me with a bridal blade? Enough chatter, child. Let us commence our duel. Keep it up, you big bitch. Just you keep it up. Call me a child one more time. I dare you. I double dare you. You think you can stop me, glass crafter? Is that what you think? Well, you're dead wrong. Holy shit, the freaking noise scared the shit out of me. As Coco concluded her declaration, she slammed the tip of her staff twice into the ground, causing a glowing triangle to emerge from the base of Ritana's feet. She's casting a ranged mana crafter instead of engaging me in melee combat. I'll make your passing as painful as possible. Arise! Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god! Triangle incineration. Oh my god, I can't see it. Triangle incineration. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, whoa. Signs covered the east wing, followed by a pillar of fire shooting from the glowing triangle to the ceiling. Wow, dude, the fucking sound effects in this game is amazing. Sluggish. Oh! Don't grab her butt. Ritana escaped the trap, landing squarely behind Coco while running the tip of the sword along her back. Yeah. Coco reached in an instant, leaning forward while kicking hard at the ground to move away from Ritana. Holy shit, is she bleeding? Already? After landing a safe distance, Coco quickly assembled her wound, but... Where is it? What the? The wound was nowhere to be seen. The agonizing scene of sharp glass carving through her back gradually dulled and dissipated. How did you? Coco realized oh my god. Coco realized then how the wound had vanished. At first glance, Ritona's sword would only appear to be made from glass, but it was in fact a lethal weapon of unusual craft. This glass sword is actually crafted from Transidian ore. It's often mistaken for plain glass. A Transidian sword? An ore capable of creating the sharpest edge known to humankind. He really did. It's almost impossible to forge refined ore without breaking it. It's impossible. But it can be done. My mastery of pyro had manacraft that allow for the creation of Transidian weapons, though it takes some time. Why would you bother crafting a sword out of Transidian at all? Don't you think forging a sword out of alloy would be easier? What difference does the material make, as so long as the resulting edge of the weapon serves its purpose? That's your reasoning for crafting some weird double-edged weapon? In fact, why are you even doing it with a sword? This makes no sense. You're a little slow of the uptake, aren't you? My battlecraft forte is in melee combat. Ritona leaped in an instant. Coco knew she would be outmatched on melee combat, so she tried to gain distance over Ritona. Arise, my shadow soldiers! Coco slammed the tip of her staff into the ground at once more. The shadow from the staff stretched to the nearest wall, from whence shadowy warriors began to emerge. Coco summoned four of her shadow soldiers. They quickly surrounded and trapped Ritona, leaving her no room to escape. This girl can summon shadow soldiers? These very same ones that attacked our castle. Be careful! Oh my god, be careful, she's a slippery one. Cut her down before she uses the sword on you. And make sure she doesn't come anywhere near me. Coco raised her staff again, spreading a glowing wave of mana into the air. The glowing halo of mana wafted towards and encircled the four shadow soldiers. May my wisdom of pyro and terror craft unbreakable chains. Slam. Coco's staff made contact with the ground once more, and the halo of mana materials into a steel chain. How can she create and manipulate that chain from a distance? I need to seal her movement. With a single stroke of her finger, Coco's shadow soldiers attempted to maintain and main Ritona. Oh, there are all these freaking fight scenes. Or flashes of fight scenes. Yeah. Regardless of her entrapment, she couldn't do bob and weave between the countless wings of the shadow soldiers' infernal longswords. I got her now. Click. Coco's steel chain fell over her shadow soldiers, and they used it to bind and trap Ritona. Holy shit! Hahaha! There's no escape this time. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die. Coco and the shadow soldiers closing in now chained Ritona, clasping hands to one another in the shape of a pentagram. And then, arise! The staff and the shadow soldier's black sword simultaneously struck the ground at 5 points. From those 5 points, a glowing pentagram formed on the ground where Ritona stood. I swear, dude, this fucking sound effect in the game was amazing. Pentagram incineration. Then the pillar shot towards the ceiling in a flash. While the triangle has scorched into the storm ceiling from Coco's first attack, this attack punched a pentagram-shaped hole straight through the ceiling, revealing a full moon floating in the night sky. Woohoo! I burned that bitch to a crisp. What's the matter with you all? It's time to celebrate. Goku's shadow soldiers had ceased to respond to the master's beckoning, throwing Goku into confusion. Never forget this sensation. Woo! Oh my gosh, he got. Oh, this sensation surpasses that of steel. That's her weapon? Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Get scared, bitch! Spoke a voice as Coco's shadow the soldier dispersed. My god, I can't read for shit. Yet again, Retona had escaped Coco's trap and made her way around Coco's back. Coco was once more at Retona's mercy, and she now found herself with the tip of a Transcendian sword pressed against her cheek. Even when lightly pressed against her skin, the sensation of flesh being slowly flawed blade was evident from Coco's grimace. That's not fair. Glass can't cut through steel. It just can't. Something about you doesn't add up. You're skilled in conventional combat, Manakate, but those very skills are unsuited for it. Your first attack was powerful enough to scorch stone, and your second attack was far surpassed the first, blasting straight through the mortar. But the incantation intervals of both the Manacrafters was too costly. I could have defeated you easily in the time you took, twice. Thus, you ranged. Holy crap! This girl's a beast. Fuck yeah, dude. I hope I'm her, dude, because I fucking love her. She's really cute, and she's fucking powerful. Thus, your ranged Manacrafter was insufficient in the duel and called for range. I don't need your stupid lecture. Coco clung desperately to her staff, bearing the immense pain of Retona's Transcendian sword against her neck. Why? When I was so close to achieving our objective, did I encounter this bitch? Very well. Your life is in my hands, but I do not wish to spill your blood. I detest using force as a means of resolution. I only desire dialogue to end this needless bloodshed. Okay, so, yeah, I fucking love this girl. I just love her because she talk it out, guys. Talk it out, then fucking hurt each other. Just talk it out. The pain Coco felt from the sword diminished. Dialogue? Coco reacted to Shino's ultimatum with disgust. But in an instant, you're something else, you know that? Coco reached a conclusion regarding her opponent. She realized that Retona would ultimately choose not to kill her, which brought her to dark delight. You're a riot. Coco sneered and launched the tip of her staff down towards Retona's foot. What kind of idiot would want dialogue with the people who massacre her people? Oh, I know who would. You! Indeed. Compassion had no place in the battlefield, even from a citizen of kingdom renowned for pursuing pacifism. Even Retona was well aware of this paradox. She knew that she would be forced to take her foe's head. Retona resisted, even struggled against the impulse to kill Coco. It was this very impulse that set Coco and Retona's heart. Coco was capable of committing murder without a hint of hesitation. You cannot defeat me, child. Your provocations fall on deaf ears. The only idiot here is the one who's still struggling when there's a sword pressed against her throat. Retona struggled against the concept of executing the child. She even struggled against the concept of this child committing mass murder without a shred of hesitance. Fuck, Cables. The concept of child soldiers was foreign to Retona, who didn't know how fortunate she was to be born and raised in a peaceful kingdom. To Coco, Retona's mercy was a childish ideal to pursue on the battlefield. It was kill or be killed. It feels like I'm talking to a wall. Your mercy makes no sense to me. Do you know how many of your people I slaughtered tonight? And you want to settle this peacefully? Through dialogue? How naive can you be? Is it wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone you can't live without? Well, is it wrong? We're not so different, you and I.